The right to repair issue is there's again same thing, so many layers. And again, if we're not the one though to advocate, who else is going to stand up for you and say this is nuts?
So what concerns you over the next decade when it comes to the right to repair? What are your concerns for the whole situation? Now that you are actually, I view you as a important role, being the voice of our independent repair shops.
Yep. Yep.
What are you telling your team generally that concerns you over the next coming 10 years or 5 years? Or
If the manufacturers continue to have the control over the conversation of right to repair, it is going to make things incredibly challenging for us. For us, again, right, I just started in this role. I look at the independent shops and I think, I'm not even sure that most independent shops actually understand what right to repair is. What are we advocating for? Do they even know that our neighbors, right, the Quebecers, have legislation, and I don't even think, they just are so consumed with fixing the car, getting the customer in, doing right by the customer. Like they're so aware of their day to day and not necessarily
the big picture.
The big picture. And the issue that I have with that is, listen, you guys, we need to focus on our businesses. I get that. And when you forget, though, that there's actually this happening over here, you kind of start losing hope in what we could do with right to repair. And so one objective that I have going forward so again, I'm month 7, so I'm thinking, okay, year 2 and on, is to really gather the independents and talk to them about, hey, here's where we're at. Here's how you can help, right? Because there's many things that we need in order to educate the government as well. And then just the last piece about right to repair is, what's really interesting to me is Australia has legislation, and they have had it now for 4+ years, and it's been quite successful. Prior to that, it was also a voluntary agreement, and so looking at other countries, looking outside of us and saying, okay, what worked, what didn't work, what could we bring here? Why is it important here? Like that to me has been really a blessing as well, that AIA Canada has had those connections overseas too.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So I wish you well. And I honestly do. It's been a struggle, I know, for the last decade, and to hear that there's shop owners out there that don't know, it's mind blowing. I was not aware that Quebec had the
legislation.
The legislation. So that's amazing.
Now they just got it in October, so it's still new. They're still
that's probably why. Okay.
They're still working the kinks out. There's, as you know, right? They put it into law, and then they're going to work through some other things. So, I mean,
so they're balancing the innovation and accessibility, and but they're getting through it. So hopefully that can be passed on. Now, do you feel that the U.S. will have an issue with being a factor for us?
In terms of the right to repair?
Yes.
So it's interesting because the U.S. market, they have many more people that are about DIY, right? In Canada, our market is mostly DIFM, which is Do It For Me, which is the mechanics technicians. So in the U.S., they have a huge DIY market, which propels then the right to repair conversation a little differently, in the sense that, they want to be able to fix their own car. Personally, this is not AIA Canada. Me personally, I believe there's a reason why we have a red seal. There's a reason why we have a license, why I should be able to do brakes on my car.
Right.
And so for us, again, at AIA Canada, right to repair is about licensed, qualified people having access to information. And the dialogue is a little bit different in the US about that. Yeah.
But does the tail wag the dog with us looking at the U.S. they're a factor in North America.
Yeah.
So, would our government...
So even in the U.S., they have different states that have had, legislation, and not. So they, if you're living besides one of these states, same thing as Ontario and Quebec. It's kind of been interesting to see. As now we have some European counterparts that are further ahead in this journey too. So again, it's looking outside of us to say, okay, well, what is working, what hasn't been working, right? The reality, though, no matter what, the reality is, at the end of the day, I should be able to have the information I need to properly fix the vehicle, right?
Agreed.